It's JeanitaMarieBlue, and right now we're headed to brunch. It's 2 o'clock now, leaving out a little bit later. A lot of stuff planned for today, photo shoots and a lot of cool stuff. Starving, and you guys know how I feel when I don't eat. I am not a happy girl when I don't eat, which we know. I'm going to go to lunch, and then I'll see you guys there. Peace. Really fun. I'm still considering moving here. Like I have this plan where there's like 5 different states that I want to live in, and I also want to live out of the country for at least a year. Like I really like China. Like I would live in Shanghai or Beijing. Oh, I like the culture, like communities of people who aren't from the country. You know, like you go to New York and you just see how diverse it is. So just think of those neighborhoods or those areas. In certain places, a lot of places, like all African American people live over here, all the Hispanic people live over here, all the Caucasian people live over here. You know what I mean? Everybody lives in their different sub areas. And so I like to live somewhere where it's just a bunch of cultures just blended together, because you can learn so much from different people. But the point of me saying this is, when I was in China, there's this area, like we met people from freaking from like some island, and he was living there, and then we met people from Africa, and like it's just so many people just came together, and they were kind of like living in one area, if that makes any sense. So I would go and I would live there. It's very inclusive. Like the language wasn't an issue for me. A lot of people spoke English, so that wasn't a problem. And I want to learn, I actually want to learn Mandarin anyways, so I feel like I want to take a few lessons before I go. But I would totally move to China. I just want to experience it. I literally want to live everywhere. And I want to be able to do that. Like my YouTube takes off and I can just afford to like being like a brand ambassador and living off YouTube, and eventually starting my own marketing firm. That's the goal right now. But once I get to that point where it's my own business, I can live wherever I want to live. And I feel like if I get established in those places, hey, that's awesome. I feel like my idea for travel kind of came about. Something happens and then you learn and you get inspired from it. Everything happens for a reason. So my study abroad trip, I'm like, okay, like I really can travel like this. Okay, well, let's do it. And then open my eyes to see the world as the world is really yours to conquer, to live and be a part of. Like we are all beings moving together. Why not move somewhere else? You know what I mean? Or like meet a different person. We don't have to live like I'm from 2 totally different worlds than you. I just like finding that center place where I connect with people. The beach is litty. It's at South Beach. Are recording and also taking photos today. So this is my second outfit. I did the blue dress earlier, and all the photos will be on my Instagram and all that jazz. We're just about to shoot. Okay, so this is Pablo, and this is Maria. Oh, Miami is better.
Spain is better.
Spain. Oh, he said Spain is better. Oh, snap. Do you feel like the difference between Miami and Spain? What's the biggest difference?
Say like these kind of things, like people can be just so natural, like taking pictures here. Like that's amazing. That's so, because it's not something normal that you usually see. Like I don't know if I would be able like to be like showing around like with so many people in Miami.
Right. Miami is totally different.
We are all of us international students.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. We'll go through the wastelands, through the
my heartbeat playing in the face.